You're watching Hot Ticket, your source for what's happening in Hampton Roads. I'm your host, Jenny Chung. It's a heavy dose of holiday happenings in Hampton where they have an activity for everyone to enjoy. From street parades, nautical light shows, to ice skating and more, Ryan LaFata from the Hampton Convention and Visitor Bureau joins me to tell you about all the upcoming events. Welcome to the show.
No, thanks for having me.
So let's get right into it. Santa's Addict Craft Show on December 1st and 2nd, right at the beginning of the holiday season. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, it's actually it's an arts and crafts type show that we do every year in Hampton. It takes place at two locations. It's going to be at the Hampton City Hall and Rupert Sargent Building, which are both located in downtown. So if you want to get away from some of the big box retailers and find some of those unique gifts, you know, like the jewelry or some paintings or, you know, anything that's kind of a little different.
Maybe something whimsical, yeah, something just really original and creative. Absolutely.
Some of those vendors that you might find at some of the summer festivals or something that will come inside and you can find some really unique gifts down there.
Oh, that sounds great. Now, it's the 16th annual Holiday and Kwanzaa Marketplace, so it's celebrating, you know, something other than Christmas, which I think is a great thing to do. That's on December 2nd and 3rd. Tell us a little bit about this marketplace.
Yeah, that's the 2nd and 3rd. It's at the Hampton University Museum, which is actually the oldest African-American museum in the country. Over 9,000 artifacts in that museum, and every year they do this Holiday and Kwanzaa Marketplace. So you can go and you can find anything from African or African-American inspired or multicultural items in their gift shop. They're also doing a thing this year where actually you can donate items, and they're collecting items, clothing items for transitions, which is a battered women's shelter or something.
Yes, so you can donate some clothes to help them out. So that's really cool. You can find some really, another place to find really unique gifts as well, correct?
Yeah.
You know, celebrating the African-American heritage and the culture. Now, the 4th annual First Light celebration, this is the 4th year. You know, why is this such a, popular event that goes on in Hampton?
Well, it's very popular because actually a lot of people don't know this, but the first recorded English Christmas in North America took place in Hampton. And that was between Captain John Smith and the Kicquetan natives. So every year, the Hampton History Museum celebrates the first Christmas by having reenactors come in, playing Captain John Smith and Native Americans, and they'll come and they'll show people what the first Christmas was actually like in Hampton. There's food, there's Old English Christmas caroling. This year we have the Colonial Williamsburg chocolate maker Jim Gay, who's going to be there.
Yum.
And that's going to be really cool. And Yankee Candle is actually unveiling their first light candle this year. So
that's great.
It's going to be an awesome event, and we're really looking forward to it. It starts at 5:30 and it runs until 8 o'clock.
So you get a little history lesson at the same time with all these other cool events with the First Light celebration. Now, this is the 23rd annual Downtown Hampton Lighted Boat Parade happening on December 3rd. What a great event. How beautiful, you know, when you see all these boats, you know, lighted up for the holiday spirit. Talk about that.
It's really phenomenal. You go out there, it's right there located by the Crown Plaza Hampton Marina Hotel and the Hampton Maritime Center. So right there on the downtown waterfront.
Beautiful.
You can just pick a spot. It's going to be narrated. And we have, I think, over 20 boats this year. So they're actually sailboats and power boats.
Okay.
And you can sit out there and you can watch this with your family. And so it's a really unique event. And if you want to ride and actually be part of the parade itself, call the Miss Hampton 2. The Miss Hampton 2 is our tour boat in Hampton. And if you can get on that, all you have to do is bring a toy that you donate to Toys for Tots. It's an unwrapped gift. And if they have availability, you can actually ride in the parade as opposed to just watching it from the sidelines.
So are you suggesting, you know, if you really want to do this event, to get out there, you know, to let you guys know that this is what they want to do, because I'm sure there's not a lot of availability.
They fill up very quickly. I would say contact the Miss Hampton 2. You can find them. You know, Google, of course, is great.
Right.
So just Google Miss Hampton 2, give them a call, and see if they have any space, and maybe you can get on and take a ride in the parade.
That sounds like fun. Okay, now this is like the Hampton Holly Days Parade. That is like the piece de resistance, I guess. Can you talk about this year's theme?
Sure. This year's theme is Candy Cane Lane, and our Grand Marshal is going to be Willy Wonka.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm a big candy guy, so I'm really excited for this year. And so it's actually the largest peninsula, or the largest illuminated parade on the peninsula during the holidays. And you know, we're going to have floats. I think over 20 floats, and I think somewhere between 6 and 10 marching bands. And so you can go. The parade route actually goes from Eaton Street to Settlers Landing Road down to Darling Stadium. So anywhere in downtown Hampton, and especially on Settlers Landing Road.
You can kind of get a great view of everything.
Yes.
Now, we don't have a lot of time yet, but I just wanted to mention that the Downtown Hampton on Ice is available at the Virginia Air and Space Center now and through to March.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and do some ice skating over the holiday season, it's fantastic. You can find out more information on all these events as well as learn about other activities going on in Hampton over the holidays by visiting visithampton.com. And we'll see you next time on Hot Ticket.